All right, Browns defense. Let's do this. And we get some plays. I am getting some sharing of film that just misses a few plays a game. So some of them won't have that scoreboard bug. We see first play run. Let's check what run concept we have. So we got 12 personnel. Browns are matching that with base. And this is just inside zone. You get the backside Rayshon Jenkins. You'll see him number 5 there, flooded through. So we're gapping out here, here, here. This is a pretty good run fit as long as we keep this here to be able to plug this up. This is what's called being gapped out and being able to maintain and handle inside run game. So nice start. Second and long. I don't really know what Schlesinger's reading. He may because he's right here in the middle. He may be reading this guard's turn where he turns here and thinks it's pass because he hauls back to deep middle like it's Tampa 2. And on this trap, the center is like, where's he going? And there's nobody there to fill the gap off of this wham block that you'll see from the fullback on Mason Graham. You get a nice little wind back, but like if you see it from this angle, I think maybe he's looking at this guard 71. That's where his head appears to be looking, and he sees him pivot here and thinks maybe this is a pass set from 71. I'm not sure, because him running backward, and this is one of the few times I've seen him just be really wrong, but that opens a massive void in the gap he's supposed to be fitting there. All right, 1st and 10 again. So 3 linebackers. I think we're in base on this again, meeting this 3-step drop. You're going to get a slant flat to the left side. They get the Browns in cover 3. They don't hit it. They don't hit it. Anything really crazy, you are getting some cut blocks up front to try to open up the pass lanes. It's open. It's nicely designed and space is created. So, all right, next 2nd and 10 now. Anytime you get these two, and I wish the Browns would do more of this, these two walked up A-gap players, you'll see teams walk the running back down into the A-gap. Now, it eliminates the idea that you're running, obviously, but it creates less distance to travel to block here, so you don't get as much of that momentum-based issue. So, Browns punch both of them out, and it feels to me like they're playing man off of it. You get a low hole player there in Devin Bush. Pass rush to the high side, so he steps up, slides out, and this is where Drake May is a problem. The athleticism is pretty apparent, right? Pass rush kind of does condense. Malik is right there. The two, again, Mason seems to deal with this quite a bit. The two that take his direction ride this, rush out that side. And then, if you have an opportunity here, get a quarterback down, you'd like to be able to get to it, but unable to finish it on that one. All right, offset eye again. So you're seeing 12 personnel. That's what you get. Like if you've been following along with these all year, you get this influence right here. Watch what the guard pulling does to these 3. All right, so we're going to go here. Influence. I imagine we get an influence here, and then we're out tossing it out the backside. I mean, this is like popped up on every game the Browns have played this year. Yep. Guard pull, climb to the guard linebacker. I mean, guys. You're in man coverage, so he's going to be turned. He's not really fitting the run. You got this guard, you got this downhill. I mean, this tackles up on the linebacker so easily because all 3 of them are downhill. And when they pull, actually, do they pull the back? So they pull the front side guard and the backside tackle. Am I seeing this correctly? No, they don't. They don't pull anybody else. The center just gets out. So once he collisions right here, He just gets out and runs, and he's the lead blocker on this. There's nobody to block. I mean, you won't see a less defended run play in the league this year. I mean, it's as easy an explosive run as you can find. That is the story of the Browns' run defense when the football goes on the perimeter early or neutral parts of games. All right, 1st and 10 out of 11. They motion across, trying to get to this maybe double move here. I don't know if that's the goal of what they are trying to do. Looks like they got a couple double moves trying to happen here. So I think what they're trying to go to is a dig and climb double move, which works. And they're going to go to a slant and go, a sluggo, because you'll see this number 3 down in the middle in the slot here, Pop Douglas, watch him climb in and then go north, and he's open. The problem is that the pressure gets, this is a route that takes a while to develop, and May kind of gives up on it and tries to scramble forward and make something happen. But they definitely get Hickman on this. I don't know if that's the design of the route for Douglas to climb like that right here. But it would make some sense because they have a dig running underneath it. So nice little design and a nice play by Schlesinger in the open field there, cutting down May. 2nd and 7. Flat motion. We're going to wind back with Mac Hollins running through to kick out. Pretty well defended. Let's watch it from the tight. So flat motion. It's going to peel out a player in man coverage going left to right. This is just looks like inside zone. Little wind. People call this zone wind back zone. There's different names for it. But really it's meant to sell everybody, hey, run's going right side, and then create those angles going back the other way, which it does a pretty good job of. But Schlesinger, nobody gets to Schlesinger right here, who shoots through and ends up making the tackle. Right? 3rd and 5 now. This is the one I put on social yesterday. There's clear confusion. So Bush is here yelling, yapping. He can't figure out where he's supposed to go. You got Hickman pointing at him. You got Delpit telling him, hey, man, get down in here. Massive miscommunication to start the play. He seems pissed at somebody. Bush is. He still doesn't know what he's doing. Delpit knows he doesn't know what he's doing. Look at Delpit up here just throwing his hands up because they don't know what they're doing. Bush ends up running in man coverage here where nobody else is. Looks to me like it's supposed to be a cover 3 drop right here, curl flat, and he's supposed to play hook to the 3-man. And he's vacates because I guess he thinks it's man, and there's nobody there for the slant. Delpit tries to rectify it, but there's nobody there. And Delpit gets up pissed off. Watch him yell at the sideline or whoever. It's also like funny to me that, I mean, like, you got these guys are all yelling at each other. Like, Bush is snapping. Like, look at him. You can tell when someone's yelling pissed off. I don't know, man. But it's clear they got 2 guys chasing that tight end, nobody playing that hook. Delpit's annoyed and upset. I don't know if he's annoyed at Bush or if he's yelling at the sideline about it. But they give Delpit that play as the blame, the main culprit and blame. And it's like, I don't think it's on Delpit. You watch who's the one guy doing the wrong thing. So, there you go. This is a great play from Alex Wright. You want to run tackle trap here. You want to run it. Boom. Look at him blow that up. That is how you blow up trap. That is very well executed. Very well executed. All right, next. 3rd down. They get the slant they want. It's definitely an influence play. Watch the center pull out. but it's not a run option. It's just a play action when we're pulling the center to kind of sell it more, and we're slant square in, I think, off of it. Let's see here. It looks like, I don't know what outside is doing there. I think that's Keishon Booty. They definitely have digs on the slant. They miss him. Just look at the run fake. Watch what the run fake does to Swessinger. Pulls him just inside enough. But 3rd and 8. It's like they want to get to a form of mesh dig, in my opinion. They got a mesh down here to the bottom. And I don't know. I think it feels like May is hanging on to this route here, trying to get back to this outside. So he's going to work an in-breaker to back out. And I think that's where May wants to get to. He's kind of hangs on to it too long. It's also possible May is trying to get to the back out one-on-one here. Trying to slide him to the flat, which Carson does a great job covering. They really, what he misses is after the chip on Miles right here, he's got this shallow that comes open if he'd have got his eyes backside. Right there. But also 95 is there to put an end to that play pretty quickly. Swim move the chip defender, chip blocker, and then watch him knock Campbell's punch arm away and easily turn the corner and make that play in the backfield. It's a nice job. Yep. Well done. All right, next series out. One of the few that we have that we don't have the play clock on. Let's watch it from the other view. It's funny, you get both angles of this offense running when you do these different sources, different end zone cameras, right? Same concept as before, right? It's just tight zone. Really good job by Hickman getting downhill and fitting. Everybody, this is gapped out though. This is a really good job by everybody. We'd like to keep it to a shorter run, but that's gapping it out. 2nd down play. Here we go. This is just insert. This is just a zone insert to me. Base blocking, double teams. Looks like you could call this duo if you want to, because they're kind of working opposite. Taking that tight end and inserting there on Bush. Nice job by Bush to defeat that. Be the one to get him down. 7-3. Still Browns in front at this point. It's 3rd and short. Shelby Harris, nice play. We'll see it from the tight. They just try to go inside zone. Great play from Alex Wright right here off the backside. Winning down the line. And then watch Shelby Harris right here. His long arm is what destroys this. Look at that. Boom. Look at him just using that left arm locked on 65 and just pushing him backward. That's a great job. Great rep. Okay. So still 7-3, still first quarter. They sell toss fake. Take this tight end and have him block to seal and boot around it. All right. I'd like Delpit to attack right there. I mean, if you're playing flat, you should be dropping. Look, like, I don't know, attack him quicker. And then on the high side up here, we get, it's called a squirrel route, right? An out and up and then breaking back 15 to 12 is usually what it is. Out, up, snap it off. Again, not a great coverage day from Denzel Ward. Too easily turn that corner. We gotta make him more uncomfortable on that. Make him more uncomfortable. 1st and 10. Again, talked about this in the film room I did yesterday. These inserts were sell and run and then hitting and releasing. And the Browns have just not been able to successfully defend those well enough. Tight end's pretty damn open. 7 yards. Even though there's not really a huge run indicator. Good swim there from Mason's got to get back out quicker. Turn it around now. Second quarter. We are in 2nd and 3. Just a 3-step drop. 1, 2, 3. Speed out. Teams usually will get into zone looks, right? Or you know what type of man coverage they're going to play off man in this look under center. And they just pick on it. First down. 1, 2, 3. Cut people on the edges, right? Campbell can cut if he wants. Nice play. Let's see what they went to here. Did they go back to that trap? They sure did. They're going to take the left guard, 58, and trap the 3 technique on here. So you're going to get down here, boom, back, climb, right? Just typical trap stuff. You can see this is the high school level. Got to defeat blocks. Second and 5. 12 personnel. Wide zone bootleg, but they're not booting all the way back. So what they're trying to do is get a post, deep post, dig under it, and then I think they take the tight end and run him on a shallow. And they're trying to set up in the pocket on this one. And honestly, they're lucky because this is what I was talking about on the comprehensive pod last night. Like, this is open if they could get to it. Campbell's beat. See this little lean right here? Lean, push. He's open. But this is where coverage does a good job to get underneath it and root it out. Nice job by Alex right here on the right side. And great job by Delpit too, rushing off the edge. Watch him dip underneath. Right here. Right? Dip underneath. Create the havoc. Right finishes it. And I'll say a good job too punching out right here. Because if this right here, if Jenkins had run inside, this ball could be thrown outside here for a nice completion. So a good job by him punching out and running with that to make that play. All right, 3rd down now. Okay, let's see what we're doing. This is an interception. So we're in a mug front look. We got the bigs on one side. So you got 3 of your 4 defensive linemen over here. Schwessinger's walked up. Miles, you also have Delpit down here, walked up in here as well, but it's most likely going to be man. Every indicator is man. And then it's just a matter of, are they going to drop someone down in the low hole or then punch him back or vice versa? Like, what's their plan here? Also, who has the back? Is Schwessinger blitzing? Whatever. There's just some questions about how that's going to go post-snap, right? So it appears your boundary safety here, Jenkins at the bottom of the screen. He takes the running back. Schwessinger just drops and plays underneath, and I don't know, man. May just missed him. He just missed him. Good rush from Collins on that one. Good, powerful boom. And smack this helmet right here. Just knocks 65 to the ground. Watch it. Boom. Obviously, Miles rushing off of the chip and then turning the corner makes May step up. And he said after the game, I didn't think he would jump. I'm like, okay. So one of the few misses for May on the day. Nice play from Carson. All right, Patriots next time out. Score still 7-3 after a missed field goal. We do lose contain here to the bottom of the screen. I think we're supposed to get a twist, like a long twist where we're going here, and then bringing Kamara around, but he's too slow coming around and leaves it wide open. Browns are running cover 3 deep, 4 under. Do a nice job of taking away most routes on this one. And there's nothing there for May. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, 2nd and 10. This is where you can get caught in invert too, man. They're in 2 back, split. They're just gonna probably lean into some data that says when we get in this down and distance, they like to play versions of cover 2. So we're going to have a middle runner. The Browns try to play a, not a full cover 2 invert, but a half field cover 2 invert where Ward becomes the deep player here. Delpit's going to be down instead of him. So it's a disguised cover 2 invert variation. Watch Ward haul deep middle, so you can see it's taking shape. The problem is nobody reroutes here, gets hands on here, and he runs dead free down the middle of the field. No one even hinders it. Wide open. That same Austin Hooper, who years ago we said was done, and is still finding a way to make plays in New England. Got to get him collisioned, or someone's got to run with him. We're playing invert 2. Who's your middle runner? Like if that's the coverage we're playing, Schwessinger's pointing at Bush. Is he expecting Bush to run with it? Because Bush is running with the back out of the backfield. It's not good, man. It's too easy. Too easy. 1st and 10. Play action off your cover 2 look, or at least to me, this looks like cover 6. What I mean by that is you get cover 2 on this side of the field, right? Down corner, half field say, and then on the back side, you're getting probably some form of mod match. So man on demand or Meg or whatever, because of the loose backside, right? It's usually a quarters on the backside type of thing. But again, the way they got this schemed up, it feels like cover 2 to one side against, a backside variation where you're just manning that player up and playing to the heavy side. But this is as simple as it gets. I mean, there's no real run fake from the front guys. It's a pass obvious play. Like Bush doesn't collision Hollins at all. I mean, like I guess he chicken wings him, and Ward, like I don't know what, like there's nobody over. I guess Denzel could be afraid of a check release here, but between these two players, we've got to be able to answer a one-man side route concept. We can't have this happen. I mean, there's a lot of things Denzel's good at, but I feel like the cover 2, their ability to play cover 2 the way they want to all the time can get picked on so easily. They don't really handle it well. All right, Patriots down at the 11-yard line, 1st and 10. They just try to go straight run, and anything that was anything that was man, base, duo, they didn't do very well with that stuff in between the tackle box. The Browns fit this stuff really well. I mean, this is just everybody doing their job, man. Like you can see Wright against Hooper, he just gets rid of him. That's a dead play against the Browns defense. There's so many better ways to go about it. 2nd and 13. Again, you get the mug front here, and you get the back drop down under here, and then if they both bail, then they're just going to release the back, right? So that's what you get. You go to the flat side, so he's got a 3-man concept right side. He can go with this smash if he wants. He can take the first out. He can take the corner out if he wants it. And then he's got Diggs climbing to the back pylon if he wants to get across the field at any one time, if he has time to do it. Takes the speed out. That's fine for them, right? And the Browns are encouraging that 2-3 yard gain. I mean, good Lord. I don't know who 76 is for them, but that's Miles just uprooting him and tossing him to the side. It's not even a full like Reggie White, that whole hip hump move he used to have with the hip he would just throw at you. This is similar. Just get up under his arm and just completely toss him out of the way. Yeah, 95 is pretty good, man. 3rd down now. 3rd and I think 4 or 5. They want to go to this route on the right. They want to go to this corner stop, and the Browns have struggled with this before. So thinking you might get a 2 variation or a drop 3 variation, you want to run this corner route and then hook it up right here, and that's where May wants to go. You'll see him want to go there as you see him pump fake here, pull the football back like he's getting ready to throw it. It's not open. His left side look to the middle's not open, pretty well covered. It's man. They do a great job in man. They're pretty sticky on this one. Miles is a left side twist here, so he's going with this little Euro step inside. You get Malik outside, and Miles is just there to clean it up, as they say. Coverage sack on that one. Nice job. All right, mid-second quarter, still 7-6. They try to go ISO, and it's blown up, but he rolls out of that tackle to gain 9 yards. This is just like offset eye. I mean, everybody's down, man. You got it fit. Make a tackle. Make a tackle. So 2nd and 1 now, I believe. Yeah, very short. Nice fit right here against this trap. Shelby Harris played a nice game. Boom. Boom. Great job by Devin Bush not letting the tackle get to him. You beat the lineman to the spot. Great job. Not much to be found there. So we're still 3rd and 1 now. And then they false start. You'll see 71 flinch right there. Whoop. All right. Now we're 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. Slot fade against man. Same 3-man look. Schwessinger's going to punch out and be the spy. Slot fade. I wouldn't say this is great from Harden. I don't think he totally saw it here, but it works out that the ball's just outside, where Booty, I think this is Kayshawn, that it's him, could find it. So they get off the field.